Alright, what's up people? This is SiTHFuRion, and right now we're going to be carrying on with Peaky Blinders. We're on episode 4. We're pretty much halfway through season 3 at the moment. It's kind of crazy, man. Okay, very quick recap because I'm really eager to just like jump into this because I can't film as regular as I used to because I'm like kind of doing a bit of work and stuff. And so when I do actually have the chance to sit down and film, it's like I just want to just jump into it, man. But very quick recap. Grace is no longer with us, of course, so Tommy seems to be focused 100% on business now, and he's learned that the priest can't be trusted, obviously, you know. I think he's going to be using the Russians as kind of like a stepping stone for his own agenda and his own plans, but I think he's definitely going to get what's coming to him. He's threatened Tommy's son, you know, like, it's going to happen, man. I've said it a few times, so I'm really interested in seeing how this is going to play out. Of course, Paddy might have a bit of a love interest with that one guy. Can't think of his name at the moment, but she's keeping her guard up, but I think gradually over time she might drop her guard and let him in. Arthur seems to be going a little bit soft, and now that his girlfriend is pregnant, I think that's just gonna add so many more complications because he already seems like he's struggling with his own conscience, like when it comes to like killing people and getting rid of the bodies and stuff. So the fact that he's now going to have a child, I think is going to... But I think Paddy's son is going to be the one to kind of watch out for. I think he's... just from like the standpoint of writing, I feel like they're setting him up for something. They've introduced a girl who seems to be a little bit of a bad influence on him with the whole coke thing in episode 1. Tommy said no coke, but yet he still went and got coke for this girl. He's getting in people's faces, like I can see him really hitting some hard shit. Like we got 3 more episodes, but they only really introduced him in this season, right? But anyway, we're gonna get into this episode 4, season 3. Let's do this, man. I was just thinking that's gonna die.
This letter says that Dad's dead.
Oh, okay.
He was in Boston in a bar called the Mickey Free. 2 men waiting in an alley. He was shot twice. The stag is to remember him. We eat, and then we forget him. Only to forgive him, agreed?
Wow.
John, I have to say this. You can name your new baby after him if you like.
No.
Arthur, I won't even ask. So his name dies. It's been in the family for a long time, but now it's gone.
Arthur will. If he has a boy, he's gonna name him after his father, I bet you. They stayed on him way too long then.
I wanted to say this out here, because I don't trust the maids in the house. There's gonna be a robbery.
I could be wrong, but I'm not too sure we know exactly who they're gonna rob yet. It might be the Russians. They might kind of like double cross the Russians and take loads of diamonds and stuff from them. Or they could be talking about like the robbing of the armoured vehicles and stuff.
You hear a voice.
Like Bernadette heard a voice.
And what does the voice say?
Murderer.
Says this to you.
It's in my head. Who else would it be talking to?
And are you a murderer?
If you're talking about the law, then... Yes.
Be out in a moment, Peter.
That's where I recognise him from. He was in a movie called Sex Life of the Potato Men.
You want to confess to a murder?
Jam and fish sandwiches.
Have you heard this fucking sandwich he's got? Tell it.
Well, Linda used to put strawberry jam on a twat, so I'd lick her out.
Blimey.
Listen to this, fellas.
Now I'm just addicted to the taste. Fanny juice and strawberries.
He's got fucking strawberry jam and fish paste sandwiches.
Fucking hell, Tommy. It's the nearest song gets to the flavour.
No, there is another life to be taken.
If there is a voice telling you to take a life, you must ignore it.
The voice doesn't tell me. The voice asks me. It says, Paul, does this way of excusing a murder still work? If the life that is going to be taken is a consecrated man, is a man of the cloth, is a holy man.
Kind of holy man.
That priest. See, now can he be trusted to not say anything?
A bloody 5 months gone!
And she's doing coke. Okay.
Forgot the combination.
24-8-22.
How do you know the paper cash combination?
Tommy talks in his sleep.
Shut up, it's me.
He's changed the combination.
What should do it now, first time?
And actually, I am sleeping with Tommy, okay? Now and then. Because he wants to, now and then, when the mood takes him. Because if we don't sleep, it's hard to sleep bent over a desk, isn't it? Happy?
Wow, okay.
None of it's fucking fair.
All oppressed female workers welcome.
Them bastards down there shooting deer, me 5 months gone, sat here like a pudding.
Only one outside lavatory between the lot of us.
Not consulted.
Bent over a fucking desk.
Ladies, I honestly believe those who march on Good Friday will have God on their side.
I'm not in the mood today. Let's go to the ballroom.
They're gonna go for a march or something. Oh man. Paddy looks like such a badass man.
I'm sorry I came unannounced.
Trouble.
What do you want?
Oh, you ain't gonna believe this, man. I just found a garrison, right? I just spoke to Billy. He says Polly, Esme and Lizzie have gone on fucking strike.
They what?
They've gone on fucking strike. Half of Birmingham's out. Like the female half, they're all out. Every single one of them. Quakers put them up to it.
Who's watching the shop?
Polly's locked it up. Billy said that Polly jumped in the fucking ballroom. She's pissed out of her mind, started going on about revolution, screaming to the rooftops.
Was Linda with them?
Yeah.
And it was Linda's idea. Linda's a smart woman.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Bentley in the drive outside. I want you to go out, put a nail in its tire. It's Good Friday, so there'll be no garages open. The lady will have to spend the night.
You want to put a nail?
Yeah, you heard me.
Yeah. Oh. Absolutely.
Why do you need to put a nail in the tire?
I want it so neither of us can change our minds.
Wow. Wow. Could she end up being like a bit of like a love interest now? Don't know, man. She seems a little bit too wild. But then again, that would make it a bit more interesting than what he had with Grace. Grace, I don't know, just seemed a bit kind of vanilla after a while, you know.
This is not your bedroom. This is not where you slept with your wife.
Is you ride horses?
No. I would need to open my legs in a public place, and that is not allowed.
Ooh.
You drink whiskey?
No. It tastes like man. I prefer wine.
That whole outfit is kind of see-through, man.
Why do we come to a bedroom for this? in your own house.
What?
Give it here.
Nothing. There are no rules for you.
Give me the fucking gun.
You have mates here. You can bring a mate into the room. What can I do about that? Nothing.
Whoa, be careful. Don't trip. The gun could go off. Just.
There's madness inside your head too, I can see that. Let the Duchess show you something.
Bit crazy, bit wild, man.
I emptied the chamber except for one bullet.
Oh, come on.
This is a game we used to play.
No.
Watch.
Do not fucking do this. No. Look at me. Don't do this. No! Give me that fucking thing.
What? There is actually a bullet. Oh my god.
What proof do you have that the priest is a spy?
I told you. I gave you my word.
Then kill him. From now on, you must do everything that you want to do.
See, I think she could be like a love interest, but she is a bit of a loose cannon. But I don't know, man. I did have like a bad feeling that she was going to trip on the stairs and the gun was going to go off. So Tom was going to have to deal with like her dead body, like.
What's she done? Talkative, yeah? I was fucking working, alright? Yeah.
So that whole night was just.
From what she said when she was out of her fucking mind, I'm pretty certain the treasury's underneath the house.
They are going to rob him.
I heard you were giving speeches off the back of a wagon, Paul.
I can't remember a fucking thing. Can trust Lizzie.
Yeah, but I can't trust Esme. I can't trust the fucking Russians to pay me what they owe me. And I can't trust my own brother to keep his fucking mouth shut.
Did you make progress last night?
Yes.
John said the girl looks like Edna Purviance from the pictures. Be careful. Did you tell Arthur about the priest?
I only told you.
Thanks for the burden.
Of course he's going to like tell him.
She said there was going to be a killing. A holy man.
She was with the Shelbys, was she?
See, now the question is, did Tommy know that Polly was going to go and make a confession? You know what I mean? Was, like, is this Tommy's, like, master plan to, like, set this up?
When is the child due?
September. When is the robbery?
June.
And the timing's perfect. We'll book a passage to the Panama Canal the day after the 41,000's paid to Arthur.
Did we agree 41,000, Linda?
I heard nothing to the contrary.
She, oh my gosh, manipulating things, just like,
I think when men want sex, they become hilarious. Like a dog, when you pick up a lead, and he knows he's going for a walk.
May I respectfully point out that so far, you haven't even picked up the bloody lead. There.
There you go, that's a look he wants.
That's the look. Imperious. No man is good enough.
Is this going to be the day that the priest gets it? But he knows that it's coming, doesn't he? Oof. I thought he would have had like at least like other people with him, not just go and try and do it on his own. I did think they can't kill him just yet. We still got 2 more episodes.
I have already explained that you now realize that your absurd allegation against me was false.
Indeed.
And that your base nature made you rash. And that now, once again, our plan is back on track. As a child, you went to church.
Yes.
You remembered the act of contrition. As your penance, I would like you to recite it now, in the presence of our associates.
She knows that something's up.
Now that we are a united band once more.
She can tell, she knows.
Members of the British establishment, an exile of White Russians are planning to rob armored cars from a factory in Birmingham.
We know about the robbery. We have an informant.
No, your informant is working for them. They want you to know about the robbery.
Ваша сиземита работает на них. Они хотят, чтобы вы узнали об ограблении.
Your informant is working to their instruction.
Why would they want us to know?
They want you to stop the robbery. They want you to commit a violent act on British soil.
Tommy, do you want water?
A violent act on British...
Подрывный акт на британскую территорию.
To force the British government to break off diplomatic relations.
Что вы вынудите правительство прервать дипломатические отношения.
That's the game.
Why are you telling us this?
Because my family are the ones who will be sacrificed.
Yeah.
The consul wants to know who you are.
He's Tommy Shelby. You can take his word.
I actually hate seeing him like this, man.
Okay.
Throw me to an hospital lie down. If I'm not conscious when I get there, tell them I have a fractured skull, concussion and a general bleeding. I think I may have hemorrhage.
Tommy.
I need to come on, be quick, because I can't see. I'm fucking sick.
Okay.
Fractured skull. I thought he was just fucked up because they injected something into him. What the fuck? Wow, okay. Things have actually started to get really interesting. Oh man. Okay, so from what I can kind of gather, the whole like Tommy's plan to rob the diamonds and everything from those Russians is kind of irrelevant. That's just his own little thing off to the side. What ultimately I think he might still do because of everything to do with Arthur and everything, so he still might end up robbing them in some way. But it's just this whole thing with the armored vehicles, like this is actually a really like in-depth kind of storyline. I really do like it. So like the priest is just really like manipulating pieces here and there. He's trying to like manipulate the Shelbys. Thomas, he's manipulating the Russians. The priest is orchestrating and manipulating all these chess pieces in a way to get to a point where he's forcing Britain to break off diplomatic relations with Russia, right? But what's his end game? Like, we know that he's connected. Could it go all the way up to like the government and stuff? Could this be like some inside thing? And Tommy's just... something they think that they can just use and manipulate. You know, this is becoming so deep. I think before I do episode 5, I might have to go back to episode 1 and watch all these again, because I'm watching like episodes here and there. Like I feel like I'm not picking up on shit. So like I tend to like binge watch shit. So I think I might just have to binge watch like 1 to 4, like one like evening or something, and just make some notes and really like get deep into it. But I think I've already kind of grasped it. Oh man, I want to watch episode 5. I say it every time, but it's the truth, man. I watch one and I just want to watch the next one and the next one. It's the binge watcher in me, man. Like, fuck. But like I said, I really generally thought Tommy was all just fucked up because they injected him with shit. But no, he's got like some real fucking injuries. He said something like he had internal bleeding and a fractured skull. What the fuck? I'll tell you one thing that I am kind of shocked at. I'm shocked that Tom Hardy ain't in this season yet. Because it seemed like they kind of became allies around the end of season 3. So I'm kind of shocked, like, as Tom is going through shit now, like, couldn't he reach out to him for help? But then again, it's all kind of depends on like who we can trust. And like I said, man, if that one maid ends up being like the person on the inside, I'm just putting that out there right now. I might watch the next one. Alright, give this video a thumb up if you like it. Comment down below, let me know what you think. And subscribe if you haven't already, man. Alright? I've been SiTHFuRion. I'll catch you in the next one, man. Where the viaduct looms like a bird of doom as it ships and cracks, where secrets lie.